What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? Welcome to the PT channel. I'm One Eye Bri, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about The Walking Dead and some potential spoiler news for Season 10 of The Walking Dead. So obviously, spoiler warning for the comic stuff, show stuff, Season 10 of The Walking Dead. If you're worried about spoilers, please stop watching now, as I don't want to ruin anything for you. But Alpha is a big part of the show right now. We met her in Season 9. We're definitely going to see her again in Season 10. Her, Beta, the Whispers, they're definitely going to be a big part of Season 10, and we got some potential news and spoilers. But first, guys, if you can, please pick up a t-shirt. They're 15 bucks. The link in the description, PT shirt link, takes you to custom ink for the link. 15 bucks for a shirt, or you can donate there to us. All the proceeds come back to the channel so we can continue to make awesome videos, content, books, everything involved with the channel. But let's get to it. Per the Spoiling Dead fans, filming on Friday involved Alpha and a little brunette girl, younger than Cassidy's Lydia. And if the actress in the photo that we have in the video is the same girl, it's not Kaylee Fleming either. That's Judith on The Walking Dead. And I hope it's not Judith running into Alpha. That would be pretty bad. A few of the scenes that were filmed, one involved what appears to be a crashed SUV. The engine is smoking and two children inside. The older of the two girls manages to get out of the SUV, either climbing out of the back broken out window or a passenger side door to escape a large group of walkers that have gotten too close. She managed to get under the SUV, but it's too late. She is devoured by walkers. So I wonder what's going on here. And here are some great pictures. You can see the SUV to the left. You can see people around the SUV. It's crashed into a wall. So I'm not sure if this is a flashback with Lydia, young Lydia, and someone else, or what's going on, but I could see it being a flashback. Here's a great picture of it right there. You can see the SUV is crashed into the wall and there's someone against the steering wheel. And I wonder if it was Lydia and some other girl trying to get away from the Whispers in a flashback scene. Here's a good picture of Samantha Morton going to set or whatever she's doing. She doesn't have the mask on. She has a bag in her hand or something, but Alpha is going to be a big part of Season 10, and I can't wait to see what this is all about. And I believe this is the picture of the young girl that may be a young Lydia or a younger Lydia. I'm not sure what's going on here. That's not Samantha Morton and Cassidy or Kaylee Fleming or anybody that we've seen before. I believe it's the young actress that's in the scene and someone from set, or maybe her mother. In another scene, a walker in a hoodie wearing a backpack appears by the SUV. It's Alpha. She grabs the second little girl, pulling her in front of the car, killing a walker in the process. Beta wasn't spotted and there appeared to be no Whispers. This seems like a flashback scene, especially since Alpha wasn't seen wearing her mask and this was in the city. We have heard crew has told people this was 10/2, so Season 10, Episode 2, but we're not clear if it's just scenes for that episode, the entire episode, or they gave out false information. Don't forget, they will be in East Point today and tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Samantha was seen by a few people leaving set, probably to get a bite to eat, with bright red blood on her face and head. She rushed and put a straw hat on before she could be photographed, bloodied, but we got her. Boom. That's a picture right there. It's not the best picture, but Samantha Morton is going with someone off set, probably to get some food, and these pictures are great. So photo credit to all the people who took these pictures, Spoiling Dead fans and not. Big ups to them. I'm not claiming credit to the pictures, but these pictures are great. And it's awesome to see the photos of the set and what's actually happening for Season 10 filming. And I love filming season because we can start to think about it and theorize of it and speculate. And the summer of speculation. Well, no, it's pretty good. It's good information for sure. People have theories and they have this and they have that and what's going to happen here, what's going to happen this. But I love filming season because we get to see behind the scenes. And if you're in the Georgia area, East Point area, I'm not sure where that is exactly, you can see some filming today and or tomorrow potentially, because they can set things up and you may see nothing. You may see a bunch of cast, you may see a bunch of crew, you may see a bunch of walkers, but ultimately if you see a lot of things, it's pretty awesome, right? These are great pictures, and I'm sure the person is so far away with an awesome zoom on their camera, their video camera, or their phone, but the person is probably pretty far away. But I love to see the behind the scenes stuff and the filming stuff, and you can see them setting stuff up, and you can see the cranes. You can see that the cranes that are used are mostly black because it doesn't reflect on the sunlight. Sometimes if they're blue or white or red, the sunlight can hit it and there can be a reflection off of there. They're painted black for a reason. And if you ever get a chance to see the filming sites when they're being used, and if they're not, it's just a cool feeling to see, like, man, they were here. They were filming right here. If you go on a studio tour or an Atlanta movie tour or a Georgia tour, company tour, it's pretty awesome. I recommend them for sure if you want to see some filming sites and to be where they actually filmed. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here, if it's all about a flashback, but it makes sense if it is, because I could see them doing that to get a little more information about Alpha and her backstory a little bit more. We did get one episode of Alpha's backstory. Well, not even a whole episode, part of an episode. So it could go into that a little bit more. Also, I would love to see a Beta backstory and how they came together. Because when we saw Alpha, she was with Lydia and a group in Baltimore. They were saying Baltimore, I'm guessing it's Maryland, close to Virginia. But how did Alpha and Beta come together? And what's the future hold for this group? And I wonder if we're gonna have kind of like the pre-war stuff and then the war in the second half of season 10, or does the war get pushed off to season 11? And there's no news yet about if it's going to be the Whisperer War in the first half of season 10, the whole season 10, the second half, or what. But they are building up for it. So we'll have to wait and see. But clearly, the walkers that Alpha has in the canyon, ditch, valley, whatever it was, they're going to be unleashed by Alpha and Beta towards Hilltop and Alexandria at some point, right? And what's going to be the deciding factor that causes the war? Because when the group went through the border and the snow, did the Whisperers see that? Because I believe the Whisperers were south. They went south for the winter. Like birds, right? They went down to Georgia or Florida or North Carolina or South Carolina or something to get away from the snow. But what causes the war to start? Because I don't know right now if Alpha and Beta and the Whisperers know that the group broke the border boundary. It's interesting, right? Because if they didn't, why would the Whisperers just go attack? Do the Whisperers just go follow Alpha because Alpha is mad that Lydia is with them? Is that the deciding factor or what? But I believe that Angela Kang has said in a couple different interviews that we're going to have a little time jump. So we're going to have a couple month time jump. So I'm guessing that Rosita's not going to be pregnant and the snow's going to be all gone. And so it'll probably be springtime and we'll see the groups at Alexandria and Hilltop and the Whisperers are going to come around again for some reason. And I can't wait to find out what the show does and why the war starts. But I'm hoping we get the Whisperer War for only half the season. And if they're building up and building up and building up, it may be the back half of season 10. Again, we don't know yet. There's been conflicting reports of what episode they're filming, when they're filming. So if they've been kind of jumping around a little bit and what the real deal is, I can't wait to find out. But we're getting closer, guys. Season 10 will be here before you know it in October. This Friday, July 19th, we should get the season 10 trailer. A lot of people have asked me about it, and it should be released this Friday at San Diego Comic-Con. So let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Please hit that subscribe button, become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, and as always, tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.